In 2003, the United States made a decision: spend over $1 trillion on the Iraq War. That same $1 trillion could have funded free university education for every American student for the next 20 years. Or it could have rebuilt every crumbling bridge and highway in the country. Or funded cancer research for decades. The US chose war. And by choosing war, they gave up everything else that money could have bought. That hidden price tag, that thing you give up, economists call it opportunity cost. Opportunity cost is the value of the next best alternative that you give up when you make a choice. Not all the things you give up, just the single best one. Whether you are a student, a business, or an entire government, and understanding opportunity cost changes how you see every decision you make. Let me start small. You have Saturday free. 2 options. Option 1, study for your economics exam. Option 2, go out with friends to the mall. You choose to study. The opportunity cost is not the movie, the food court, and the shopping combined. The opportunity cost is the one thing you valued most, spending time with your friends. That is what you gave up. That is your opportunity cost. Here is another one. After SPM, you get into a good university, but a company also offers you a full-time job paying 2,500 ringgit a month. You choose university. The opportunity cost is not just the salary you are not earning. It is also the work experience, the promotions you might have gotten, the savings you could have built. All of that is the opportunity cost of going to university. This is why economists say education is never truly free. Even if tuition is free, your time has a cost. Now let us look at a business. In 2007, Apple had to make a decision. Put all resources into developing the iPhone or continue focusing on improving the iPod and Mac. They chose the iPhone. The opportunity cost was potentially losing ground in their existing products. But Steve Jobs calculated that the iPhone opportunity was worth more than what they were giving up. He was right. The iPhone changed everything. Every business decision works the same way. Resources spent here cannot be spent there. Now at the government level, Singapore is a tiny island with almost no natural resources. In the 1960s, Lee Kuan Yew made a critical decision: invest massively in education and human capital instead of spending on welfare and subsidies. The opportunity cost was short-term comfort for Singaporeans. Some people struggled, life was hard, social safety nets were minimal. But Singapore gained something more valuable in the long run: a highly skilled, highly productive workforce that attracted global investment. Today, Singapore has one of the highest GDP per capita in the world. One decision, one opportunity cost, completely transformed a nation. Here's what I want you to really understand. Opportunity cost is not about regret. It is not about making the wrong choice. It is simply the recognition that resources are scarce. Time is scarce, money is scarce, land is scarce. So every time you use a resource for one thing, you automatically give up using it for something else. The best economists and the best decision makers in the world do not avoid opportunity cost. They simply make sure the thing they choose is worth more than the thing they give up. Here's one more thing. Opportunity cost is the foundation of a concept you will study very soon: the production possibility frontier. It is a graph that shows exactly how opportunity cost works at the national level. When a country produces more of one good, it must produce less of another. The slope of that curve is opportunity cost made visual, so remember this video when you get there. Everything connects. Before the next video, I want you to think about one decision you made this week: waking up early to study, choosing what to eat, picking which subject to focus on. Ask yourself, what was the opportunity cost? What was the one best thing you gave up? Once you start thinking this way, you will never stop, because opportunity cost is everywhere. Full study notes and past paper practice at exampassport.online. Link is in the description. See you in the next one.